Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we will learn about how you can make columns on your web page. Okay, how you can make columns on our web page. Let's start the topic. Now you can see I have written some predefined text. Okay, for this, see, I have a division tag. Okay, and within the division tag I had just placed a paragraph. Okay, this is the end of the paragraph and second paragraph we have, and this is the end of the first division. Okay, I have just placed 2-3 paragraphs within the division tag. Okay, this is my first division, this one. Okay, and after that I have made one more division tag with an ID, that is columns. Okay, ID is a name, it can be any name, you can give it any name, and within this second division I have placed in some paragraph over here like this. Okay, and the third division we have without any name. Okay, and we have some paragraph here also, and this is the end of the div tag. Now in this particular web page I have just placed 3 divisions. Okay, this is your first division, you can say this is your first division. Okay, and it ends over here. Okay, this is your second division with the name of ID, with the name of columns within the ID property. Okay, and this division ends over here, and this is a third division. Now what I want is, if I want to save it and try to refresh it, you can see the output is coming like this. Now what I want is, I want to make some content of this particular web page into a columns. Okay, columns means I want to put it into some vertical columns. Okay, for that I have placed this particular ID. Okay, what I want to do is, I want to set these particular divisions into columns. I have given it name columns. So at the top, before closing the head tag, just use some CSS properties by implementing style tag, and you all know style indicates that we are going to implement internal CSS. Okay, now I put hash columns. Okay, before putting this particular property I just want to put some properties for the paragraph tag. Okay, see, I want to change its font style, font size, let it be 16 pixels, and I want to change its font family, that is Comic Sans MS, and let it be text alignment to justify, and I say line height means to set the space in between two lines. Okay, that is, let it be 22 pixels, and these are the initial properties. Save it and just refresh it. These are the properties. Now I want to put the second division tag, this one, which I have given the name columns, into multiple columns, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. Okay, for that just define hash symbol within the CSS style tag. Okay, hash, and give that particular name, which I have given at the bottom. Okay, hash column. What is hash? Means whenever you give a particular tag an ID, okay, and that ID property you will always mention with the hash symbol. Okay, see, I have given here the name ID, that is columns. Okay, and whatever you have given name over here, just define the property over here with the symbol of hash. Okay, columns. And how many columns I want? Let columns, I want 4 number of columns. Okay, try to save it and refresh it. You can see that particular, see, this is the first division and this is second division. You can see it is making 4 columns over here, and this was the third you can say your division. Okay, now what I want is, I want to get a line, or you can say separator in between these 2 particular columns. Okay, I will just want to give a line. Okay, for that you have to use a property, that is column gap. Okay, column gap. Okay, sorry, column rule. Column rule is a property by which you can define a separator. Okay, by placing a line over here. Okay, I say 1 pixel should be the size, and solid should be the style, and black should be the color. See it by refreshing it, you can see there. Okay, the size is 1 pixel, it's in black color, and the style is solid. Okay, no need to solid, no need to set it as solid. If you want it like it should be dashed. Okay, these are the line styles, you can define it over here. You can see the output. Okay, and this is the size. If I say 2 pixel over here, this is the size. Okay, as per the requirement, whatever you want to set styles, you want to set it. Okay, now I want to increase the gap in between 2 columns. For that you have to mention one more property, that is column gap. I say 20 pixels. See, the space between two columns will be increased by 20 pixels. Want to increase it more, let it be 30 pixels this time. Save it and refresh it, you can see. Okay, this is a way how you can make multiple columns on to your web page. Okay, now what I want is I want to make 2 columns here. Okay, I want to make 2 columns here. What you have to do for the first division, again give a ID, that is I say col1. It can be any name as per the requirement. Okay, now I say hash col1, set the properties of this particular col1. Because it's an ID, just give the symbol that is hash and whatever name you have to given it over here. Okay, and I just copy and paste it. Okay, and just mention 2 columns over here. Okay, and the style, let it be dashed. Okay, save it and just refresh it. You can see 2 columns will be there. There are 2 columns. Okay, there are 4 columns, and at the end I want to input 3 columns over here. Okay, for that again go to last division, give an ID, that is I say col2. Okay, it can be any name, and at the top copy and paste it for, so that you need not write it again. Name it col2, whatever you have given at the bottom, and make this column as column 3. Okay, and I say solid style over here, color whatever you want, gap whatever you want, size whatever you want. Just see the output. You can see your web page is combining into multiple columns. 2 column we have, 4 column we have, and 3 column we have. This is purely on your requirement, that what requirement is there for you. Okay, you can set all of the columns. Okay, hoping that you are liking my videos and liking my concepts of what I am giving to you on my tutorials. Okay, if you're liking my videos, kindly subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.